for weeks for this moment.
Ooh, it's Nitro too, big target.
Here we go. He'll get the information from Valens.
Valens offers to bait.
No shots available for him. It's actually an open A bomb site now, as DDK and Pimp have to rotate through. It's Pimp to arrive on the crime scene first. He'll be there with the scouts waiting in the CT spawn area. Up against Machine here. Here comes a jewel we're looking for. Oh my goodness. It does the damage. Can't quite find the frag. Machine doesn't want to face it again. He wants to make sure he wins this round.
Yeah, swinging wide, going for the Grand Slam. Seems to be uncomfortable, however, just sitting in his spot when it's too good for the spray. Pimp can't make anything happen with the scout, and Valens is there to tag team his opponent in DDK.
That's a 5-on-3 that they just lost.
That was a pretty nice mid-round, honestly.
I think that's it. I think that's the moment that breaks their back.
That's the double eco situation.
The turning point.
So they have to force by here, really.
Yeah.
Someone's got to throw in the towel. This is about to get ugly.
I just want to get in the team speak of the other team right now.
So there's the force buy. You can see a UMP, 3 CZ to the scouts. Get a little for Bardolph. It's his signature weapon. We'll see whether he can make it work. It's still Sheila on the orb, did a great job, 17 kills as Pim continues to try and find headshots with the scouts. Here we go, I said Bardolph's good with this weapon. He's barreling in towards that B bomb, so making a lot of noise, but does he commit?
Oh, he's got lots of bullets and lots of opponents. 3 people here. Peppered across the site. He's got a triangle of CTs. Oof, and a good bit of damage to get him to leave.
That's bold. You know, just stop moving with your knife out in the open. It's DDK to challenge. Been very patient elsewhere. Nitro did almost get that kill on Machine here. Valens surely checks this, though. Surely.
Does he? Yeah, he doesn't see it. Nitro. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that didn't really work out, but this did. Valens with 2 as he looks to close out the game. This will be 13-7, and they have to take a full eco after that. Pimp is the last hope here. Valens 1 HP. He'll nail that shot, and all of a sudden, this is looking quite good. Sheila does confirm the A side is completely open there as she takes Pimp down. It's DDK rotating with the CZ, but I think it's all in vain at this point. There's surely nothing that can be done.
You definitely wouldn't think so. And Lurpus, again, is going to pick up the Galil. Don't think it's his favorite weapon. Crouch sliding into the murder hole and gets into window. Jumps over the crosshair of Twist. But those young man reactions are too good. And EDK, he's got an AK. He's in the 1v2. This is his time to shine. Quiet goes down as he starts to think about what options he has. But the unlimited amounts of utility that Tees have had proved to be too monstrous.
That's it now, because Handlebar, unfortunately, will have to take a full eco, and that's going to take us to 14-7, Jason.
Well, where does this rank on in terms of tactical depth for show matches that you guys have seen?
Well, I like the attempt of smokes. That's a first for a show match.
They're
People
trying
to do some smokes.
Okay, cool.
So that's cool.
I don't really enjoy that.
No,
I think it's way more fun when you don't try and do smokes.
Well, let's see.
This
you can't miss this one. Everyone can do that smoke. So that's going to land. Oh, that does as well. Here we go. Sheila looking for the second. Going to nail it. Not quite. Lurpus will get one through the box. There's Valens. He has been excellent so far. 20 kills to his name. Make it 21 as he dismembers Team Handlebar here. It's going to be Pim to go down at the very end. 14-7 as we expected. Last chance saloon for Team Handlebar.
And last chance to get a knife on James. This is it. You know, you're already up. Let's
yeah, let's get someone out there. Let's get the knives out.
Yeah.
You'd think.
You'd think.
Well, I mean, the team that has to knife Bardolph, to be fair, is getting battered.
That's true. Yes, they have to focus. That's true. Probably going to be a bit harder on the CT side as well.
Let's see this. ADR, Pimp's not bad.
DDK.
Ooh, DDK. Is he even shooting his gun? Is the question.
ADR. That's like you.
Maybe got the safety on.
You fired a few bullets. There it is, Machine.
His own flash.
That wasn't bad, was it? Actually gets himself in position. You have to check that. There's fire all around it, and we'll see now a 4-on-4 with a little boost coming in. I like this.
ECS boost right here.
Yeah. Last chance for Handlebar. Doesn't look too good there because the T's are coming, and Bardolph, he's hungry for frag. The backstab is just vicious. My goodness.
Here comes another one.
Here he comes.
Lurpus could actually save this if he gets the right moment, but the bomb is
Look at this, no one's to be
out.
found.
There's a kill.
Yeah.
But they've actually gone towards the B bomb side. They're just toying with the CTs right now. Oh, Machine, this is beautiful. You can't teach this sort of thing. There it is.
They said he was a COD player, but he's reading the game of Counter-Strike perfectly.
Yeah, it's all search and destroy at the end of the day.
Lovely work, as we'll see Lurpus now. If he was going to make up for past mistakes, this would be the chance to do it, chaps. He's got 2 low HP players. The bomb's just been planted. He pre-fires the window. Needs to find a quick kill here and get it down to a 1v1 as quickly as possible. Machine offers himself up on a play. Smoke is deployed to allow access out of the window here. It's all starting to heat up. Lurpus, has he still got it in him? Going to find the first kill, no problem. The bomb's ticking away now. Valens has been so good for Horseshoe. They're looking for map point, but Valens once again just making him look foolish as he looks at the knife here. Lurpus can do nothing about it. He has to bail out, and Valens, he's not going to let him get away with his life. He wants blood, but it will be taken down in the end, and there it is. Team Horseshoe will be finding round number 15. Have you ever seen anything like it?
That is a wild clutch attempt. I thought he was going to do it there.
I was excited.
Yeah, it seemed like that was his time. And maybe just cutting him off early here. 15 rounds already.
We normally go overtime at every show match.
Is that right?
Yeah, it actually gets a little bit frustrating for everyone because everyone gets a bit bored after about 35 rounds of it. But if I'm honest.
35 rounds of show match while you're waiting for the grand final.
Yeah,
they're doing us a favor here, I guess, aren't they? Machine's going to lead the way. He's not stopping.
No, I like this relentless
craziness.
connector pressure. Over and over again, they're going for it.
You think a man of his experience would be a little bit scared, a little bit timid, but not Machine.
Not Machine. Great on the desk, great on the server.
Great in bed too.
Oh yeah? Do you know?
I just heard. Anyway, it will be round 23, maybe our final round, as we'll see the Deagle and the FAMAS come through. Smoke down, Bardol, and Valens has been such a beast here. Sadakis will at least pick one up. Can they hold them off? It looks like we might have a few more twists and turns here, but Machine was waiting like a coiled viper in towards that connector. He pounces but can't find the shot. It's not pretty as Lurpus will take him down, and still, the CTs are still in this.
Handlebar attempting to make a comeback here. That's the first that they need, and it doesn't even look like it's made any of them happy.
No, it seems like morale's on an all-time low in that
They might be getting in each other's throats. Yeah, we'll hear about it in the green room.
We've all been there. We've all been at low morale situations.
Definitely. You have a story?
Not particular.
Okay.
just life, man.
Yeah, just life, man. All pistols. Anything they can do here? There's a chance to win the eco. Anytime you have a gun, you have an opportunity. I feel like so. Maybe with a nice contact explode. They could put Nitro in an awkward position. Can only get one at a time with this AWP and can't even get the first one. Op gets dropped. They'll receive that and move on to their next opponent in DDK, but Pimpus here on the flank maybe blows his load a bit too early.
Yeah, man.
Has another opponent.
Oh, this has gotten weird. Pterodactyl's going to have a really tough time. Oh, no, she's not. That is nasty, and Twist follows it up. And I think this might be it. Horseshoe might have just sealed this one for the thousands inside the arena and the millions tuning in online. It's all Sadakist.
He's got to pull this one out the hat. He's got the kit, the FAMAS. He'll get this first kill, surely. Sheila doesn't want to challenge. Give us something to shout about. Come on, Matthew, make your way through. Oh, the knife attempt comes in. Oh! My God! He finds 2 kills. This could still be on, as now Twist will have to do everything here in the 1 versus 1. Sadakist running out of time. He knows he's out of luck here. Has to go to the defuse. Oh, no! He gets the knife. A small consolation prize.
The smallest of all consolation prizes.
Right. My God, what a game.
Well, Team Handlebars and Jimmy B. Bardoff are your champions.
That was absolutely exhilarating.
Yeah, that was one of the best.
How are you going to beat that in the final?
I don't know.
No, there's no points
That's
anymore.
the problem with these show matches.
Yeah,
it always does kind of take away from the grand final because that was so good to watch.
Right.
Yeah, it's a difficult balance to strike, isn't it?
And what does that mean? No more Tesla tweets for a week. Everyone go follow Tommy on Twitter.
Yeah, you can unmute him. You can unmute the account. You can unblock the account.
There we go.
He's in. He's back.
Not his best work on the serve.
No, yeah, struggled a bit.
I think that bomb plant situation is going to haunt him for the rest of his career.
You have to mention it, right?
Every tweet now
it's going to haunt me for the rest of my career. I wasn't even playing.
Can't get that out of your mind.
Did they get a trophy now? Is that it? Is that happening?
Perfect.
Yeah, is that there?
Here we go, boys. You deserved it. Well done.
Impressive.
James Bardoff.
Yeah.
A champion again. Just another day in the office.
Yeah, is it though? That's frustrating. Either way, Paula's going to be ready with the winners. Take it away.
Yes, I'm totally ready to do this. All right, guys, let's try to create a sort of formation over here for our fantastic cameraman. James, no, Tommy, you're not on the winning team, all right? You get out of here. Let's get James's team over here. Not just James, we need the whole squad. Hello, everybody on stage. Team Horseshoe, can you come over here? Yeah, Dan, get away, all right? I know you missed James, it's only been an hour. Alex, let's talk to you first. You're closest to me. It seemed that I was incorrect at the start of this match. I tried to propose that the rivalry for yourself would be with Matthew Sadekis Trivet, when in reality, it was with Jakub Pimp Vineker.
Yeah.
What was going on there?
So his whole thing is he's good at Counter-Strike, you know, that's like his thing. And mine is I haven't played in like at least 4 months, and I killed him more than he killed me, so he should be ashamed and I should feel good.
Alex crushed him, ladies and gentlemen, just as he has on the ping pong table the entire tournament. Jacob losing across the board. Twist, how was that for you? You know, you had that rivalry going on with Nick, and I think by the end you'd come out on top.
Yeah, as predicted. I want to give a shout out to my teammates. Machine, I thought he didn't play any CS. Well, apparently he doesn't, but he was really good.
There we go. Big round of applause for Russell. Now moving on to Valence. Great stuff. You are truly the champion in terms of electrical engineering.
You're right. Facts prove that, yep.
All right, would you like to say any final words to Tommy before you go your separate ways?
Tommy, I'm going to be checking your Twitter every day, at least a week. No tweeting about Tesla, Elon Musk, or anything related. And I also want an apology. At Elon Musk.
Awesome. Sheila, some great artwork there. What was the highlight moment for you?
When I alt-tabbed and then came back in and almost clutched 1v3.
Oh, that was pretty good. And for a show match, you know, I think you were really showing everybody that you have some serious skills. Who was the toughest competition on the other team, however?
I mean, I wanted to say it was Pimp. I thought he would do a little bit better, but kind of sucks.
Jacob's made some enemies. Of course, I have to leave the final words with James Bottle. Sir, at this point, I'm beginning to think there's a conspiracy you create yourself in terms of purposefully not trying to frag.
Look, I did what I came to do. Somebody got knifed. What more do you want from me?
To be honest, James, nothing else. Congratulations to Team Horseshoe. They are our winners of the show match. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. After the break, we will be heading to the grand final. For now, it's time for a commercial break. Thank you very much.
The concept of any kind of a leader in Counter-Strike and esports is pretty nebulous at the moment. You have the concept of a leader of men. Is it someone who can get everyone to buy into, you know, a philosophy of how to play the game? You have a concept of the strategic leader, the in-game leader, a guy who calls the shots. One of the greatest leaders that we have in Global Offensive today is Fallen, the leader of, you know, the legendary Brazilian lineups from SK to now MIBR. One of the things that makes him a phenomenal leader is just the fact that his leadership permeates every layer of the Brazilian scene. I mean, he single-handedly props up this entire community in Brazil. They've won 2 majors, and he's done it in a lot of different ways. He's done it with the strategic lineup when they won their first, more freewheeling and skill-based style towards the later stages of 2016. So just the variety of an in-game leader that he has and his ability to make all these different lineups work is one of the things that puts him up there.
Speaking of marketing, one of today's greatest marketing triumphs in the entertainment field is video games. It's a business which has tripled in size in just 3 years. Ron Indran went out in the field to bring us this special report.
All over the country, armies of young people are blasting away at invaders from outer space and paying for the privilege. I'll be looking at the electronic game craze, which has not only fascinated the nation, but which has created some interesting problems as well. although it looked innocent enough, this machine turned out to have some unusual powers. It kept kids mesmerized for hours.
I think on my case, becoming a leader was something very natural. After 2009, all my teammates, they have been playing CS for so long that they wanted me to start calling more, to start becoming the leader of that team. And at first it was very hard to be the guy leading a team and calling strats and think on their own game. I really struggled a lot in the beginning. I think we lost our first tournament and we lost bad. And I was like, dude, this is hard. And from that point on, I started getting better and better. Since the moment I really started getting focused on doing that job and do it better. I think my leadership was a lot about trying to lead by example, trying to set the bar high on what we should do. And I think where I exceeded the most is when we were going through the defeats. We needed to learn something from every defeat we took, so I tried to be the guy who, all right, we lost this match, but crying about it is not going to make us better, so let's work, let's change one or two things so we can go for the next one and do it differently. And that's why I think it explains a little bit of our fast understanding of the game. We're one of the teams who just showing up in the scene, and less than a year we're the best team in the world. And I think the way I approached the defeats and the way I kind of showed the group how we should deal with it had a big effect into that.
I think the biggest challenges he has now is this is the first time we've seen him faced with players that have come from outside of the Brazilian scene. Brazilian players tend to have a very unique way of thinking about the game and a very unique way of approaching the game as individuals. Now you bring in Tarek and Stewie, who come from the North American scene, who come from a scene that doesn't have the depth that the Brazilian scene has in a way. So that obstacle is huge for Fallen to overcome, because you do kind of have to reteach these guys how you want the game to be played. How do you find the motivation and the desire to relearn all these concepts and kind of figure out new ways to be effective against the younger generation that is now caught up to you?
I think my next challenge as a leader is definitely this new MIBR experience playing with international players. We have been going through change our communications to English. I have been calling myself in English during the matches, which has been an insane task, and I think I'm doing a solid job so far, but it's very challenging. I have been witnessing a big difference in terms of how they play in game as well. Like, they came from a different school of Counter-Strike. They have some thoughts and they have some ideas on how to play the game. It's not that one is wrong or the other is right, it's just different. I know I have a lot of talents in hands. I know I have different parts and different personalities and different players that can do different roles in the game, but trying to solve the puzzle and put it out to work together has been very challenging.
But if you have the molly, this guy not gonna can play here anymore, you know? Someone needs to have the molly.
No, but you have to think, like, when I'm playing banana control, I lose my nades because of taking banana. So you're the guy who has to help in the end of the round with the precise nades.
This is the thing, like, first throws the molly boiler. Like,
I have been working hard with Janko, and I have been trying to give some feedback on what the players should need to change on their own games and how we can approach the game a little bit differently, mainly on our defense sides, because I think the defense side is where we're struggling the most, just because of the communication, and that's been very challenging because all the other teams I played, I think our CT sides are pretty solid. That's something very in-game specific, but it's something that's going on into the team.
Because if someone say have a smoke, easily you can say.
I think when we're going to eventually see a point where the coach and the in-game leader work very much together, and that relationship between a coach and an in-game leader is going to be largely important. And I think at the moment that is kind of being defined by the Danish team ASTRALIS. If you look at Zonic and Glaive, what he can bring strategically, what he can bring motivational, that relationship has really allowed that team to kind of skyrocket. And eventually that pairing, a team and a coach understanding of what their role is and being defined is going to lead to new strides.
Guys, we're looking here for nades B. Let me talk. We're looking for nades B to mid control later to smoke and issue 3Fs. Okay? They have enough. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, they have enough. But anyway.
Listen to this. You guys are playing super well. You're getting all the good reads. Just stay a bit focused in those situations when you're 5v4. Like, be a bit more clear, and that's it. Like, we're really getting like how they play.
Try to careful him playing lane and like playing after. Let's make sure we push them back into side A, and later in the round, after doing a leak smoke, they're gonna have to play more around arch, like with the locator there. That's when we go for back 3Fs, flash, go out and trade them. Okay? I'm gonna save my smoke and my flash for the end of the round, so you guys gotta use the other stuff, okay?
Yeah, one thing you guys need to pay attention, Magic's already used the smoke on bike, okay?
2 minutes. 2 lane. Side.
What's one? Left.
CT inside.
Tree maybe. Back all.
Push the side, guys. 10 seconds. Cover second. First. Dead.
Got it.
I'm on pit, guys.
Every lane.
One motor free. Maybe by side. Motor, still motor.
Motor dead.
Move it 2.
Yeah, gonna play. High plan, okay?
One more. Glaive in device right there.
One's fine. Close.
I thought you said abs.
Re-wrap.
With the output in it. It's okay, keep it.
No.
That's right.
I think Zonic and Glaive did something very right on the couple last months. I'm finding their own identity when my GISC joined the team. I think they're surfing on the moment of having so many wins and have so much confidence into the team that's very hard to break them. And not only that, they are surfing on this moment that I already surfed in the past, is that you feel untouchable. You feel that no matter what you do, you're gonna make it work. And everyone on their team has this mentality. How long is this gonna last? It's gonna be up to the other teams to really break this streak. It's hard to say if I know or not how to do it, but I'm definitely learning how to play against them. I'm definitely learning how to adjust my game in terms to beat them. I know we can beat them, and in the end of their hearts, they know they can lose for us too.
I think Fallen, without a doubt, can already be considered as one of the greats. The way he approaches every single aspect of this game and everything around it is something that everyone should strive for. I really do think, you have a lot of great players, but, being a great player and also a great personality, a great leader, I think that's something that you don't see as often. So I think he has, to an extent, influenced everyone who is a gamer and wants one day to compete professionally. I think they look up to Fallen and say, hey, this guy has made it, and having impact like that, you should be considered as one of the greatest ever.
I think the job of a leader is really inspiring the other people around you to really commit to the best, because good players we have in the entire world. All the teams have good players. The difference is how much it means for them and how much they are willing to sacrifice and how much they are really putting their hearts into the game. Because Counter-Strike is a very emotional game. Everyone can shoot, everyone can think about strategies, but when it comes to really make the best play that could help not only you, but help your teammate as well, and taking the most of all those situations, you really need something else. It's this extra finish, this extra willing that will put you on the next step.
I see, especially for Fallen, for Gabriel right now, he's the whole model for a lot of newcomers, especially from Brazil, even from everywhere. A lot of people like the way he leads the team. With time, he probably gonna be like giving this experience for other guys and try to make new leaders. Because I think on CSGO nowadays, that's what we're really missing.
I have been playing for 15 years, so of course the focus and the main goal of my career has changed so many times. When we got here to US, it was basically making my career successful, because even though I had a big career, I have never been like a star in the international scene. I have never won any big title in Counter-Strike 1.6, and I was looking to do that in CSGO. And at first, to be honest, I wasn't completely sure that I had what it takes to become a champion and be the best team in the world, but I just made sure to do my best chance to get there. I was working hard and making sure I was improving every day. And with the teammates I got, I was able to achieve this dream. And after we achieved that, then we start thinking about, hey, what's gonna keep me going right now? And at that moment it was, all right, we got there, so how long can we keep it, right? Everyone says, hey, getting at the top is easy, but can you hold it? And we did that for 2016 and 17. And now in 2018, I think the third motivation is, all right, I have been at the top, I stood there a lot of time, but now I'm not there anymore, so how can I get back there? But I don't have many more years on Counter-Strike, I don't have many more years in my career. I don't want to be wasting my next 3 years just having a good salary, just having a good time. I want to try to recreate the same atmosphere I had on my initial CSGO career. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to leave knowing that I gave my best.
I think a lot of people in esports think that because something doesn't work immediately, it's the wrong way to approach things. And a lot of this is long-term development, and you have to be able to tell people that eventually this is going to work out if you keep following. That is the biggest obstacle right now at the moment for MIBR and Fallen.
No Shirt TV, aka Tarek. But I want to know your thoughts on Barefoot TV, you know, because sometimes when we do silly things, we leave a footprint. Did you kill them?
I can't believe I'm in here.
Neither can I. I thought you were a good guy, Tarek. Are you a good guy?
I'm a great guy.
Okay. And so what's it like to be part of this cross-nation family that you're a part of now? Everything good? Made in Brazil. Were you made in Brazil, Tarek?
We're working on that part.
When the murder happened, you were here, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were here? Yeah. Okay, that's... And how's Stewie doing?
Same old smoke criminal, doing his thing.
Little criminal?
Smoke criminal.
Smoke criminal. Ah, okay. So not an actual... Didn't...
No. I mean, he would be more likely than me. I'm all about the
Are you
concept.
snitching?
I'm not snitching, I'm just saying.
Tarek the snitch, I didn't expect as much. Okay, well, would you like to give any other details or speech to, you know, make sure that we know that you're a good guy?
I'd say subscribe to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Tarek, where you can find some of the best content.
Smart. Taking the opportunity. An opportunity grabber. If that opportunity stared you in the face when no one else was around, maybe you'd just take it then too. This isn't over yet.
Eu jogo na Gamers Club, não tem como.
Pula de mim, Gamers Club.
A verdade tem que ser dita, é Gamers Club. Nice to meet you.
Quer outra?
Me fala se quer outra. Quer outra? Então toma.
Vai, Luquinha.
É, Falenzão.
Você já viu esse pixel aqui, Fala?
Esse é bom, esse é bom. Esse é roubado.
Esse aqui é o famoso uma bala.
Vamos ver se é isso mesmo. Deixa eu ver.
Esse é famoso uma bala, deu uma bala mesmo, gostei. Ué, eu tô falando pra você, você não acredita, pai? Tem muito tempo que eu falo do seu, estamos aqui. Você mandou bem, Lucas. Gostei dele aí. Já vai, Boltz? Tô falando, quer outra? Quer outra, Boltz? Eu vou dar outra.
Quer outra? Você quer outra, moleque?
Eu vou te falar aqui agora o que vai acontecer. Quer outra? Então toma que é São Cosme e Damião. Você quer São Cosme e Damião, vai. Você tá de brincadeira comigo? Quer outra? Me fala que você quer outra. Quer outra? Então toma. Quer outra tática?
Qual é a beleza de sair correndo comprando presentes sem pensar? A beleza do Natal é pensar no porquê você vai presentear alguém. É porque com ele você reencontrou o amor? É porque ela é a irmã que você não teve? Ou é porque ela te escolheu como filho? Quando você achar os seus porquês, aí sim o presente se torna especial. Natal Natura. A beleza de um presente está no porquê.
Amanheceu mais uma noite em claro.
Eu comecei a jogar competitivamente a primeira vez com quase 18 anos de idade e eu consegui montar um time e a gente começou a disputar os campeonatos.
Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's going to hit the ground there. It's Cold. Oh, what? Jumping double from Cold. What is going on right now? How does he do this?
Eu quero tudo. Eu não me contento com pouco. Eu quero o mundo e não me importo se pra isso vou passar sufoco. Eu tenho um sonho e por isso eu luto. A caminhada até o topo dura bem mais de 7 minutos. É foda, eu sei, tentar e fracassar. Dá seu sangue, seu suor e o resultado não chegar. Poucos vão te apoiar, muitos vão te julgar. Quando se corre atrás de um sonho sempre vão te criticar. Mas por que desistir se podemos chegar tão longe? Seguindo objetivos, visando um horizonte. A coragem não se esconde pra poder continuar. Eu sei que um dia essa porra toda vai fazer sentido. Fazendo o que é certo, não importa o que digo, não importa o que pensem. Eu quem vivo minha vida, eu decido meu destino. Não vou me fazer parar, eu vou gritar, fazer barulho até um dia ser ouvido. É foda, desencoraja uma criança, esperando que um dia ela ainda tenha esperança. Que se dá bem nessa dança, que ela consiga algo. Tanto sufoco, mundo louco, nosso prêmio é amargo. Foda, pra buscar um sonho tem que estar disposto. Enchendo o coração, sempre esvaziando o bolso. Desistir é fácil, treta é continuar. Não vacilar, sendo que todo mundo te diz pra parar. Que vá a merda quem só me critica. Faço de tudo e se o mundo não acredita, então não eu ouço esse mundo. Porque um dia se alcança, então pega a visão. Vou lapidar esse diamante usando minhas próprias mãos. Não adianta perder tempo, o jeito é continuar. Eu sonho de olhos abertos só pra ver se realizar.
Do tanto que eu já trilhei.
You're the coolest. Who would ever wanna be like you? You left my heart in pain. Yeah, you don't have to admit it now. You want me to stay, but I can barely use it now. You left my heart in pain. You want me to stay. Drowning in the sea, you left my heart in pain. Yeah, you don't have to admit it now. You want me to stay, but I can barely use it now. You left my heart in pain. You want me to stay, but I can barely use it now. You left my heart in pain. You want me to stay, but I can barely use it now. You left my heart in pain.
Oi, pai.
Oi, filha.
Pai, tô pensando em comprar um carro. Pra não precisar ficar pegando o seu toda hora. Um carro mais econômico. Pai.
Que tal esse aqui?
Lindo, hein?
Ih, tá reservado. Pra você.
Sério? Adorei.
Eu também adorei. Você volta até meu carro.
Quando você encontra o carro ideal, a alegria não é só sua. Reserve e compre seu próximo veículo no Mercado Livre.
No point in blaming you, you did not know how. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know how. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know how. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that...
Mano, só uma observação aí, pô, quem puder se inscreve no canal aí, velho, uma boa noite desde já, tá? Quem puder se inscreve no canal, a gente tá quase chegando a 30 mil amigos, a gente não coleciona inscrito não, a gente coleciona histórias e amigos, tá? Então quem puder, por favor, cara, clica no botãozinho vermelho aqui de inscrever-se, se inscreve aí, agora se chega mais na família do Jokerzinho, tá? Aqui no canal não tem narração ao vivo, tem narração de demo, tem react, tem de tudo aqui, tem um pouco de tudo. Tem matchmaking, tem do prato ao global, que eu chamo do larápio ao global. Aqui tem de tudo, tá? Então, quem puder, dá aquela moralzinha pro Joker. Torna-se um inscrito do canal, na humildade. Obviamente, se gostar do canal, né? Um canal voltado ao conteúdo CSGO. Se você gostar, deixa aquele like, tá? Daqui faltam ainda 5 minutinhos pra começar aqui o jogo. Eu tô... Nossa! Olha o Rojão soltando os palmeirenses maluco! Então, eu já volto, tá? Eu já volto.
I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm done with guessing time. I fell where my demons dwell, my own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made a sound.
Era como eu imaginei, né? O Palmeiras conseguiu fazer o gol, acabou o tempo e tal, e provavelmente o Palmeiras ganhou. O Vasco estragou o jogo. Deixa eu ver aqui. Obrigado pelo follow lá, galera. A galera que tá dando follow lá na Twitch. Obrigadão mesmo. Estamos quase com 200 follow lá na Twitch, mano. Dá uma ajuda lá, dá um follow na Twitch também, galera. Por favor, quem puder. E quem puder também me segue lá no como é o nome? Ah, lá no Instagram, beleza? Me segue no Instagram, pivetes. Me segue lá aí, ó. Vou mandar pra vocês meu Instagram. Ops. Ô, caralho, não é... Pera aí, galera. Esse aí não é meu Instagram, não. Esse aí é o meu canal. Calma aí, eu peguei o errado. Aqui, ó. Me segue lá no Instagram, meu.
Mommy shoulda called me Jason. Juvie them go when I say so. Mac 10, Mac 10, Mac 10. We don't know nothing about Draco. My dog hit a move in the morning, then he went gym in the same clothes. Next week out Cancun, spending all the pesos. Started to fall, and where were you? How could I know you were falling too? Grabbing the wind, cutting my skin, but it's hard because I